you that story a little bit because he really exemplified what it means to be a courageous soul, and to walk the streets of Bozeman with very few keepers that came and plugged in with them and live in a senior citizen facility that they were trying to kick him out of because they said he was getting better, and they did kick him out. And I looked at him, and this guy's in dialysis, and he can hardly walk, and we go to eat food, and he'd be and I'd be eating chili verde, right, like Roro does, right, and yet it was just this magical experience that I felt like God was showing me something about where this cycle goes, that anything could happen. What did Buddha say that the thing that really caused him to go from being Prince Siddhartha to Gautama was that he went out past the palace, right, and left the twin flame and his baby and the riches and all of that, and came across old age, disease, and death in the form of people that he met there, and that began his path of enlightenment, detachment in the middle way, knowing that you can't win it, you can't win the physical game. We're gonna, at least at this plane, right now where we're at. So
do you know the story of how the thing that was the trigger for him? He was on the boat.
Yeah, I heard several of them.
Yeah. And I think he was going down the river, and he heard a music teacher, talking to a student. He said, "You can't have the string too taut or too slack. It has to be just like the middle way." I think that was something that triggered me.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. Maybe that was the formation of the middle path, but I think that the thing that woke him up was here he's in opulence and beauty, and all of this stuff, and it was sheltered, and he went out and found an old man, somebody diseased, and a dead person, right? And it's like, wow, this is not that far from this, So, I'm 58 years old. I'm not 33 or 23 or what. I still feel a lot of life force, Virla, but we don't know what could happen to us, where we're going to wind up, what kind of situation we could be. And I felt towards the end there that God put him in front of me and said, are you going to embrace this man? Are you going to get beyond your sense of, being afraid of like, what I don't even, what if he asked me to change his pants? Right? And I just moved into it because I felt that, it was just an experience that, was going to teach, and he is my friend, and he just transformed. I've known him for 20 years. We worked on building a house in Livingston in the snow, and me falling off the roof or sliding and eating Wilcoxon's ice cream, and him moving around fast and chubby, and but anyhow, we had a great service. I didn't think I'd be saying all this, but it was beautiful. It was very, very high. I think they're going to record. They have the testimonies. I got up there and I gave one. I talked about what his life was like in the last few months that I knew about it and my experience. I said some funny things, and I got out of the service, and somebody texted me from Ohio, right, on the little old clamshell, right, my little old lonesome clamshell, and said they saw Roro, I saw you on the thing, and it was like this magical moment how this story went out to all these people, and I felt blessed to be part of that, and his family, his son, have you ever been to funerals or memorial services? I'm surprised by how many people won't speak, right? They're frozen, In our family, people didn't speak. In my cousin's family, people didn't speak. People that know them, siblings and friends, people won't get up there. It's like that, and say the thing, and I don't know what that's about exactly, but it wasn't easy to do that, and his son came up towards the end, and I didn't think he was just saying, and he sung a song to his father, right? He sung this song, and he wasn't a professional singer, right? And I go, that takes balls, right? I mean, that takes really surrender and to just open up and do it. So there's a lot of that, which was just real beauty that opens up. So I guess I'm not going to even read my story. I'll just tell you the title of it, because I talk a lot. That's why they call me Talking Bird. But I wrote this story. It's called "Don't Let Them Rob Your Mystery." And the basis of it is, and maybe I'll read it another time, Dave, or something. But the basis of it is you know, we have a very special and unique aspect of our own being that Facebook can't pull out from us. You know, that somebody's onslaught to explain yourself. Tell me who you are. What's your name? You know, where are you going? When are you coming back? What do you do for work? Do you binge on Netflix? You know, do you have a dog? Who's your girlfriend? You know, all this stuff, right? And in the West, we seem to be compelled to like try and extract from people that. And what I've been coming to learn in the later years of my life is my mystery is my story. You know, and that's special. And I recognized that when I got to a certain place in my life, when I really started to feel that I know myself more, that I'm not just as inclined to like spill that sacred energy anywhere. If somebody doesn't really want to know me, and there's this Indian saying that's wonderful. It says the white man greets everyone, stops for no one. Right? And you see that so many times. It takes being present and having a willingness to really to know a person and to walk, you know, and to walk with a true interest in your heart. So I don't know. I don't have this. I don't got any more time. I did what I did. It's a beautiful story, and I give it up to the universe. Don't let them rob your mystery.
No.
I will, Dave. Do I have 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Can I take 2 minutes? I want to reach you the Indian part of it, okay? Because there's this Indian saying, the story that kind of came to me that I think makes it. I remember the way of American Indian position on such a path. Who are you that is so eager to say you know me? Have you held my heart in your vision? Your inquiries